Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. I've been in a bit of an art funk lately, so today is just about creating something that I love. I really have no plan going into this. I just know I want to paint a couple of canvases and try and get back into a creative groove. If you're feeling me, then grab something to draw along or paint along too, and like and subscribe, and let's get creating something fun today. Something I have always wanted to paint is a swan on a beautiful lake. I think swans are so pretty, like they're so elegant and so whimsical. I remember watching like Barbie's Swan Lake growing up and like, oh my gosh, goals. If I was a bird, I would love to be turned into a pink swan. But I felt like it would be fun to try and paint a swan today. It's something, like I said, I've always wanted to paint, but I feel like it's been done before so many times, so I've never really done it. But today's about just creating what I love and what I feel inspired to create. So I figured, let's give it a go. I've actually never done it before, so today is the day. I'm going to paint a swan just for fun. I honestly have not painted in a long time at this point. Like, I don't even know when the last time I picked up a paintbrush was. And I have to be honest, I was so scared when I first started. I was like, I don't remember how to do any of this. This is going to turn out so ugly, but I'm trying to relearn to enjoy the creative process and not just the outcome, because creating art shouldn't necessarily be about the end result, which was good because at first it was looking pretty scary. It started to come together once I put the face on the swan, but until then I didn't have a lot of hope for this one. But I decided to just use the color palette that spoke to me. Everybody here who's been here for a little while now knows that my color palette combination is a pink, purple, and blue combo. It's my favorite colors that go together, and I think that they turn out so whimsical and magical. So that's the color palette that I chose to do for this painting too, because why not? We're doing things that we love today. Even though I'm trying to focus more on the process and less on the outcome, I'm still really looking forward to seeing how this one's going to turn out. I really want it to feel really magical and beautiful, and one of the things I love about art is that you can put a lot of hard effort into something and then have a completed piece. I really struggle with tasks that never seem to end, like doing the dishes or doing laundry. It's just like they're never done. There's never really a job well done. There is, and you should be proud if you do those things, but it just never feels complete. And something I love about creating is that you spend a lot of time, you put a lot of yourself into it, but you do end up with a piece that you get to step away from and admire and see your hard work paying off and being completely done. It never has to be touched again. And I really love that about painting and creating. So I'm getting to the details now, and it's really starting to come together. I'm kind of remembering what painting is and how to do it a little bit more. So this started to be a little more fun, and I got a little more bold with my colors, started adding in more pinks and purples to really make it pop and to make it seem a little more whimsical. Plus, like I said, if I was a bird, I would want to be transformed into a pink swan, so let's add some of that pink into the swan too. Then it was time to just keep on adding in more details. I really tried to push myself with this one. Typically, I would have stopped by now. There's a lot of places in this that I was like, is it done? You never really want to overwork a piece because you can tell when a piece is done and then you keep going and you've added too much. I didn't want to do that, so I tried really hard to not add too much, but I also put a lot more effort into this piece than I normally would because I was having fun. This one was a lot of fun to create. It was looking magical and whimsical, and it was turning out how I wanted it to look, which always feels pretty good when you're creating. Having fun definitely helps a lot when you're feeling creatively burnt out. One, give yourself a break, but two, go and do something that you actually want to do and feel inspired to create, and get it out of your head that it has to look good. It doesn't have to look good. You don't ever have to show anyone. Just do it for you. Do it because it's fun. Do it because it's creative and it helps you and it's a way you can express yourself. But then I went ahead and added way too many details, but then it was time for the finishing touches. I decided to paint the sides purple and then do the bottom blue and the top green. I just feel like that would be a little more intentional than doing all of the parts the same color. And then here is how it turned out. I think it is so beautiful. I think it looks so whimsical. And most importantly, I had a lot of fun creating it. I think it turned out so much fun. And I had such a good time and I loved how it turned out so much that I didn't really want to do another one. But I painted the back of it so that way when it's dry, you can't see through it. Like if you hold it up to the sun, the painting will still be able to be seen a bit better since it's going on an easel. That way light won't shine through and ruin the picture. But here's how it turned out. I think it's just so beautiful. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Most importantly, I had a good time creating it, but I wanted to create one more. Like I said, I was initially going to stop there. I was like, I should stop while I'm ahead, but I really was having a good time and I really loved the color palette that I used. So I figured while I have the colors ready and fresh in my mind, let's try to create something else with this color palette. So this is another thing that's been done before, but I wanted to paint a mirror in the grass reflecting the sky with some beautiful clouds. And so I felt like that would be a lot of fun to create in the same color palette and of course add some magical touches to this one too. This one was a little bit simpler to create and I probably should have started there instead of the swan, but inspiration strikes when she will, so I had to go with that first. But for this one, I really just took it pretty easy. I added in some green, added in some grass, added in some blue. It was really a lot of detail work, which I find to be the most rewarding. I kind of don't love the starting part of painting when you have to create all the base colors and lay out all the shapes and make sure it all looks right. My favorite is when you get to take your tiny little detailed brush, add in those final details that really bring everything together. Do you have a favorite part about creating? Is it sketching? Is it thinking about it? Is it outlining? Is it the finishing touches? Like, what's your favorite part? Or is it just like when it's done and you just get to stare at it? Because I get that too. But comment down below what your favorite part about creating is, and also comment down below a creative hobby that you're looking forward to getting into more of in 2025. I have so many things that I want to try and learn. I still want to learn how to oil paint. I want to learn how to use gouache better. I want to learn how to watercolor paint. That's one I've never understood. So there's a lot of things that I want to learn creatively this year. Do you have things that you're hoping to learn in 2025 or just hobbies that you want to try? Sometimes it's fun not to know how to use art supplies because then you don't have to use them any particular way. And that can be really freeing too. So sometimes it's nice to not know how to use the supplies and just create. So comment down below if you have any creative goals for 2025. But now I'm getting down to definitely my favorite parts. I'm adding in my highlights, my gold touches, making it sparkle. I think sparkles are so beautiful and magical and whimsical. I add them to basically everything that I do because I really think that they bring normal things to a heightened level and just make it look so pretty and magical. And why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you want to, you know? So I always add in a whole bunch of sparkles and highlights to really make everything come together. And once I did that, it was pretty much done. And this one was really fun, definitely a little bit more mindless, which was needed for sure. And this helped me to just create something that I love. And I also really love how they turned out. So then it was time to finish this one up by painting the sides. I just did green on all four edges for this one and painted the back as well, again for the same reason, just because it's going to be up on an easel. I don't want light to pass through the back and mess up the front image, so this will just help prevent that a little bit more. And then I signed and dated them and they were completed. So here is this one complete as well. It kind of looks like an airplane window, but it also looks like a mirror, so let me know what you see. And then here is the other one, which is the swan in the lake. If you have a favorite out of these, let me know which one you like better. I definitely like the swan more. I think it's more my style and just so beautiful, and it has more pink, so naturally that's gonna win. But comment down below which one you liked better, and comment down below if you liked the slower pacing of this video. I'm trying something a little bit different, so let me know if you even noticed, and like and subscribe for more art to come. I'm going to be creating a lot more things in 2025 and trying to push myself in some creative ways. So again, comment down below which one turned out to be your favorite, if you liked the mirror or the swan better, and let me know why. And also, yeah, comment down below any goals you have for 2025 to keep creating. And comment down below if you have any way to get out of art block. Lots of comments, definitely leave them. And again, like and subscribe for more videos every Friday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!